Very good morning to everyone. In this lecture EC8652 wireless communication, today we are going to discuss the diversity method for transmitter and also the receiver side. First, we discuss the transmitter diversity. So already we discussed the what is the diversity method are used in the wireless communication in multi-input and multi-output antenna models. So here the two main cases considered under the transmit diversity. Number one, transmitter diversity with the channel state information, and also the transmit diversity without the channel state information. In the first case of transmitter known about the channel clearly, the information is obtained from feedback from the receiver unit. A complete equivalent method, transmit diversity and receiver diversity, is found. On the other hand, an optimum transmission schemes weight signal sent from various antenna elements to the receiver antenna. This method is known as a maximum radio transmission technique. In the second cases, the transmission of the signal from various antenna elements should be done in way that it will allow the receiver to segregate the different transmitted signal components. One method is delay diversity. Here the effective impulse response is delay dispersive even in case of if the channel is flat fading. In this scheme, we send the data streams with one symbol duration delay from transmitted antenna. So now the diversity of the bandwidth efficiency. So we can see the MISO, that is a multiple input, that is a transmitting the diversity of input signal, that is two different or three different or five different multiple transmitting antenna. We are sending the same information in different time domain in the symbol representation. That is a time durations. So here the transmitting diversity, so the open loop transmitter diversity method and also the closed transmitter diversity method, there are two different category. First we can move to the open loop transmitter diversity. It sends the redundant version of the same signal, that is symbol, over the multi time slot and through the multi antennas, encode the symbols differently for different time slot, and transmitter antennas face time block codes. Now the open loop transmission meter diversity is an example of we are using the two transmitter antenna to send the data symbols of S1 and S2. Here the receiver side we are time slot 1, the receiver antenna is a single antenna. So the transmitter S1 and S2 is a two different set of time of slot 1. Information is passed through the wireless medium or wireless channels H1 and H2, that is a two different time period, two different symbol of time signal, so received in the single receiver. So the time slot 2, that is a different time we can apply the antenna transmitting mapping technique to same data rate in different time format. So the received signal is a two port is a R of T1 is a received time 1 and received time 2. So the received time 1 is equal to H1 and S1 plus H2 S2, and also the received signal time slot 2, this is exponential of sign function is changed, is a negative of H1 of S2 plus H2 of S1. So the maximum ratio of combining the signal that is multiplied by the summation of the power in the wireless channels. In this transmitter diversity scheme, an array of the transmitting element is used at the transmitter. If the similar received signal is achieved, then you have a optimal ratio transmission at the other end. It is considered a system of transmitting antenna with a single receiver antenna. Let receive the channel state information equipment. If a symbol diversity technique, there will be a repetition of the transmission of same message symbol over the n symbol time period and also the one element at a time in progress. Now we can move to the closed loop transmission diversity. The principle of closed loop transmission diversity method, the sending the redundant version of same signal, that is a symbol of time, over the same time slot, it encodes the symbol differently for different transmitting antenna. Therefore, the weight the symbols on different antenna following a pre-coding algorithm. The pre-coding designed record a feedback of channel state information also. So we can see the transmitting diversity encoder. So the signal will be differently encoded to different time slot. We can propagate the receiver side. So the receiver, it can be received, the single receiver, it feedback to the weighted or unweighted signal of the transmitter side. This is a feedback mechanism. It's a feedback channel are used with the H1, H2 and also the Hn. So this is a complete model of the transmitter diversity method. Now we can move to the receiver diversity method. In this receiver diversity method, there is a more often used in the uplink or downlink. So here the reduction in fading by the user of the diversity receiver, it is a receiving technique, that is a fading signal at antenna 1, that is a fading signal at antenna 2. So there are the two single antenna, it can be applied the two different set of faded channel, that is we for considered we can analyze the small scale or large scale fading. So two signals, it can be a two set of antenna to be received, that is a received antenna 1 and a received antenna 2. It can be combined with less fading due to the estimation of the channel estimation and symbol estimation are there. So these signals reach the received antenna with a different phase shift, but there can be removed by antenna specific channel estimations. The base station uses the two set of antenna to pick up the two copies of the received signal. So the base station can then add the signal together in the phase level for the antenna to recover the original information in the weighted signal of the end phase. If the two individual signals undergoes the fade at the same time, then the power of the combined signal will be low. If the antenna are far apart from then the two set of fading geometric will be very different. So the signals will be far more likely to undergo fading at a completely different time. Then the signal are both made of the several smaller rays, so they are both subject to the fading. Now in the diversity of receiving diversity method, in the base station side, it usually have more than one receiver antenna mobile. The linear time inversions, the mobile test specifications assume that the mobile is using two receiving antenna. So the system are expected to use the receiver diversity on the downlink as well as the uplink. A mobile antenna are closer together than the base stations, which reduce the benefit of the receiver diversity. But the situation can be often to be improved using the antennas that measure the two independent polarization of the incoming signal. So the receiver diversity can be divided into two different parts. One is a transmitter closed loop receiver diversity and also open loop receiver diversity. So in this session we have to study the complete diversity method of transmitter and also receiver side in the multi antenna techniques for wireless communication medium. Thank you for watching this video.